Good morning or good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Partner Quarterly Update. Thank you very much for joining us. For those of you I haven't met before, I'm Preseetha and I head up the partnerships team. I'm joined today by two fantastic guest speakers, Nick Barron and Matt McDonald. On today's agenda, we will be covering some of our partnership updates, technical and enablement updates from Nick, and product updates from Matt. This webinar is for you. So please feel free to ask questions throughout the session so you can get best value from your time. You can use the Q&A panel to do that, and Matt Kirsch and I will be monitoring that throughout the webinar to ensure those get answered either live or through the chat. So let's dive into those partnership updates. So we mentioned our scale goals during our last quarterly webinar, but I'm going to share these with you again. We're delighted to see we've made fantastic progress since we last met. We're continuing to see strong pipeline coming from our partners, so thank you very much. We are achieving our pipeline goals and we're really grateful for all your support for this. We very much hope that we are reciprocating pipeline back to you also, but if you feel that's not the case, please talk to your PRM or reach out to me for a further discussion. We've also seen really great progress on our partner influence bookings, and we've actually exceeded this goal with 49% of our bookings year to date being influenced by at least one partner. This is far beyond what we were expecting, but it's fantastic to see how much support you're providing us to ensure that we can win together. We continue to want to drive a culture for collaboration and community, and will play a very active role within the MAC Alliance. Hopefully you noticed that we had a strong presence at MAC 2, and we were excited to see so many of our customers on stage presenting their success stories, such as Mindy from ASICS, Tom from Cartier, and Tina from Simful. Our team also managed to have over 25 meetings with all of you partners. It was really great to spend quality time with so many of you in person, and we've kicked off some great ideas and initiatives from the event. When it comes to LEAD, we now have 23 joint partner accelerators live or in development, and over 80 apps or integrations in our marketplace, with many more to come. We're really excited about this level of collaboration with you, our partners, to make it even more straightforward for customers considering moving to a composable solution. And finally, when it comes to Elevate, we're excited that we have many more customer success stories that are live, but we would really love to create more joint customer success stories with you, our partners. Do you have a joint win with us that you're really proud of? Or is one of our joint customers seeing fantastic results now that they're live? We know that these joint stories can really be helpful in demonstrating ease of going composable to new prospects. So we'd love to create some of these new stories with you. If this is something you're interested in doing, then please reach out to me or your PRM, and we'd be delighted to work on this with you. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our ContentCon 2023 sponsoring partners. We simply couldn't have hosted this event without you. Special thanks goes to our platinum sponsor EPAM, and we were also delighted to have workshop presentations from EPAM, BigCommerce and Aprimo, which were all really well attended and highly rated by the audience. Many of you also supported our Technology Expo, which our customers found super valuable to talk to you directly about ideas they have for their composable journey. Following the huge success of ContentCon in 2023, we're already in the planning stages for next year's event, which we hope will be even bigger and better. We've taken on board the feedback and we've received, and we plan to have a bigger partner expo at next year's event, more opportunities for partner speakers, and a dedicated partner event for all of you. So we'll be sharing more details in the coming months, so stay tuned. It would be remiss of me not to mention that we had two award-winning partners at ContentCon this year. Firstly, I'd like to once again offer my congratulations to EPAM for winning the most successful digital transformation project with their client Metrolinx. For those of you who don't know, Metrolinx is Canadian's road and public transport agency who set the goal of delivering a better, personalized and seamless customer experience. In February of 2022, EPAM leveraged Contentstack within a transformation program of the company's technology, taking them from several different legacy CMS platforms and applications to a new, unified, fully integrated, composable digital experience stack. The program was executed in 3 phases, consolidating 12 websites under 3 domains, and the initial results showed a 1.5 to 2x faster page load time and 99% faster content publishing. That's 5 minutes versus the previous over 24 hours. This has created immediate business impact and delivered a strong foundation for ongoing customer experience innovation. So congratulations to EPAM on winning this fantastic work with Metrolinx. Our partner of the year for 2023 was Aprimo. Aprimo have been dedicated to our joint partnership, supporting joint customers to achieve success and driving innovation together with us. Aprimo partnered with us on our Composable Heroes project, which was an innovative integration of GenAI technology with our Automation Hub and Aprimo's Digital Asset Manager. This created a photo booth that generated comic book like trading cards based on the participant's photo and job description. The project showcased Contentstack's ease of extensibility and its place in the modern-day composable tech stack with the rise of GenAI. With applications both to IT departments and creative teams, this demonstration of Automation Hub at Works connects the dots between Midjourney, Contentstack, and Aprimo, and truly showcases the future and possibilities of composable technology. So huge congratulations again, Team Aprimo, on this well-deserved win. Our next update is regarding our website. We finally have our Contentstack partner page. Some of you may have noticed that our partner page disappeared a little while ago as we blended our partners with our app marketplace. We have recognized that wasn't the best way to showcase these completely separate elements, so our partner page is back. The new page is now live on contentstack.com to showcase all of our key technology and solution partners. We've separated our marketplace from the partner page, and on our marketplace, you can find any apps integrations built either by Contentstack or one of you. If you think you should be on our partner page and cannot see your listing, please speak to your partner manager and they'll be able to help you get this updated. And if you have an app or integration that we'd like to promote on our marketplace, again, please let us know and we'll be happy to help you get that listed too. A further update for you, Contentstack is now available on the AWS marketplace as a transactable offering. This is something we've been working on for the past months, and we're delighted to be able to offer our customers the ability to purchase utilizing their existing AWS credits. We've also had some interest in creating bundled solutions with other partners, so this is something we're hoping to build out in the coming months. We are now in the process of developing our Microsoft Azure Marketplace listing. We've launched our initial listing on the marketplace there too, and we'll shortly be turning that one into one that's transactable as well. We hope that all of these options make us easier to do business with for our customers and partners, and that they continue to help customers see that going composable doesn't need to be an undue complexity. So as you're all aware, we have been working on getting our joint content and messaging updated so we can best enable our GSO and our customers and prospects with our joint solutions and offerings with you. The first step in this process was updating our internal facing material. We now have over 40 of these completed, and those briefings are being used by our sales organizations to better understand your skills and expertise and how we can work together. As I mentioned earlier, we've launched our new partner website. And again, just over 40 of you are now listed on this page, so we can promote our relationships with you to our customers and prospects. The next step in our process is to develop new external facing joint value propositions. We've already started this work with a number of you, but we're hoping to reach most of you in the coming months to ensure our external facing joint messaging is on point and it speaks to our integrations or joint offerings accurately. and that we then have materials we can utilize in marketing or other activities we embark on with you to drive new joint pipeline. We're now going through an exercise to promote all of you to our GSO during our regular enablement sessions. This is your opportunity to talk about the uniqueness of your offering and how it drives joint success for our organizations. We are using these sessions to help you tell our sales teams why they should want to work with you and how best to engage with you. So look out for your invitation to join one of these sessions very soon. Our next step in our process is to work on those joint success stories that I mentioned at the beginning. We would love to have more case studies that speak to how we work together with you to enable one of our customers to achieve success and improvements over their legacy solution. We have some ideas on our list for these, but if you have a joint story you think we should be documenting, then please get in touch with me and we'll be happy to work on these with you. So that's everything from me. I'm now going to hand over to Nick Barron for our technology and enablement updates. Thanks, Nick.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Preseetha. And it is wonderful to see so many of you all on today's session. A lot of names I recognize, so hello out there in virtual space to folks that I've had the pleasure of interacting with before. Ms. Preseetha said, my name's Nick. I work on our technical services organization team here at Contentstack, and we look after a lot of the enablement opportunities that we have here. So just wanted to touch through a couple of larger updates that we've gone through recently. And the first is to highlight our Academy. I'm sure as you've all seen the newsletters and the messaging going out, Contentstack launched earlier this year a publicly accessible and available online learning platform that sits within our Academy website. Within here, we have a couple of courses that have already been live, and these are live for both of our existing customers, our partners, and our prospects. So by both, I mean Troth. I assume that's the next level from both to 3. And we are also launching 4 new courses pretty immediately. One of them should be out very, very soon. And those are going to cover the Automation Hub, content modeling and Contentstack, Contentstack launch, as well as building and developing apps for the marketplace. And we'll talk more about those in a minute. But the idea here is that we're giving this access to anyone with a Contentstack login. So anyone who interacts with the software has these opportunities to learn in their own pace, in their own time. So this is a huge benefit, not only for you all as partners, but also for the customers which we serve together. And you might be thinking to yourself, don't I have access to a bunch of partner enablement courses already? You do, and that's true. And there's about 8 of those that you can access via our partner portal. The big difference is that we're giving them all a fresh coat of paint, lifting them up with the latest enhancements and releases that are coming out of our product team as well, so that these courses are now staying extremely current. So we've got executive buy-in all the way up to the top levels of our company to ensure that these courses and the Academy content that's being presented is the latest and greatest that is coming out of Contentstack. So while you guys might have kind of some backdoor secret access to some of those courses still, this is what's being made publicly available for everyone. So, you know, some of the benefits that you guys and gals and everyone are getting from this is that your teams get to learn at their own pace, right? And you can also use this as a tool to level up your customers, so that you can say to your customers, hey, go take our end user training, go take the Contentstack base level training before we get in and train you on the project specific details. If we're talking about an implementation, that helps level set in appropriate vernacular and vocabulary, so you're all kind of talking off of the same piece of paper, right? So that really helps in terms of enabling your customers to be able to do more faster, and it requires less time for you to spend on the phone guiding people through some of those basics, right? So it really just helps do some good level setting. Moving on from that, it's important for you all to understand what the vision and the roadmap of the Academy is, because on the face of it, it might just look like it is an access point into our learning management tool that houses all of these courses that are available and coming out. But it's more than that. So we'll be launching very soon a use case and solution guide section where we will have Contentstack approved approaches to solving common business problems. So these will be in the form of white papers or documents, code samples, et cetera, right? So a great place for you to come and be able to get information about some of these solutions that are out there in the field already. We're also going to be adding a FAQ and a question section there as well. And a great opportunity here is, as you're building out your own center of excellence or you're building out your own internal learning teams, you can leverage all of this material, right? It's all available to you all as our partners to use that as the basis for a lot of your internal educational opportunities as well. And the final big thing, it's not really an update, but I had to put it on this slide, is feedback, right? We have built this this academy with three groups of people in mind: our partners, our prospects, and our customers. And speaking to you all as our partners, you're one of the heaviest users of this whole system. So please come to us with your requests. What courses should we have? What courses aren't being used? We want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. Nobody likes hearing that their baby's ugly, but you can call my baby ugly all day long. It's fine. If it means that we have a better tool and a better community to enable and inspire great storytelling through your organizations, we're willing to change anything. So please, please, please come to us, come to your partner manager, reach out to me directly, and we would love to hear any and all feedback that you have with the Academy. All right, so let's dive a little bit deeper into what those courses are, right? So as any of you who are technologists, you've probably gone through the content modeling course that we have made available through the Partner Hub. We've gone through, we're adding a lot more real world scenarios. We're adding some from wireframe to implementation examples in there. So we've really taken that content modeling course, leveled it up. And again, we're going to make that available. And I can't stress how valuable it's been as a tool for select people using this to have that common knowledge base. So when you're talking to your customers about why are we putting this particular content model in, or why we're suggesting using references over modular blocks in this one instance, it really helps them understand and appreciate the decisions that you're making for them, and reducing that sort of intellectual friction that might exist between experts and novices. Moving along from that, as we are a multi-product kind of family now, getting an understanding and appreciation for how to use our incredible tools of the platform, like the Automation Hub. We're now seeing this out in the real world, and it is really just crushing some business use cases that some of our customers are bringing to the table. So being able to look at someone's internal business workflows and business process and find a way to automate all of those from sort of the beginning to the end, while teeing up the editorial team for success by pre-configuring content for them, by setting workflow stages, by manipulating data in other systems, right? All these cool things that we all know the Automation Hub can do. We're going to have a course that walks you through a bunch of real world examples and how to best use that to ensure your customers' success. Moving on from that, we also have a kind of soup to nuts example of how to build apps for the Contentstack marketplace. And Matt's going to talk a little bit about the state of the marketplace and some of the new apps that are coming out. But one of the things that we're looking to do is empower you all to be the experts building all of the different apps to solve the real problems that our customers are seeing, right? As you're much closer to them and you're closer to the metal in that regard, it's a great experience to learn how to build these things to extend our platform, right? So as we look at things like single page apps, as we look at all of these different extension points that Matt's going to jump into, the ability for our marketplace apps and your private marketplace apps that you can offer just to your customers if you'd like. I mean, selfishly, I'd love it if you guys had these hosted in our public marketplace, but I can understand that we're all in the business of a little bit of USP. Then being able to offer pre-canned solutions to your customers is just an incredible power that this really brings to light. Again, in the conversation of multi-product and multi-feature support, we're also going to have a full-fledged module coming out for how to use Contentstack Launch, right? So how to leverage our hosting, our built-in hosting solution to host your own apps, your own sites, your own projects, etc. So again, it gives you all the hands-on expertise to become extremely proficient in going from ideation all the way to launch pun intended. And again, more to come, right? We've got a whole roadmap of other things coming down the pipe. I don't really want to go too much into that roadmap because I'm really hoping that after this, we're going to get a lot of feedback from you guys, and we're going to adjust that roadmap. And next time around, we'll have, additional courses kind of teed up for you all to give us feedback on too. The next thing that this kind of leans into is the idea of accelerators. So it's a term that's thrown out a lot, right? So when we think about what is an accelerator, it is typically a pre-built or half-built or semi-composed solution that offers a lot of value to the customer. And the idea here is maybe we have some pre-built front-end components that tie into a series of third-party SaaS solutions, right? Composable solutions, mock solutions, so that you can, one, demonstrate to your customers and your prospects, this is how these things will work together. But then I think almost more importantly is having frameworks and reliable and repeatable frameworks that you've curtailed to your needs as partners to be able to accelerate the development, the build, and the implementation part of the project, right? So by having these common sets of core components, or having pre-integrated solutions, or having all of these different tied together backend systems, it really cuts it down on a lot of that project work that needs to be done. So we have around 23 of these. I think even by the end of this, we might even be up to 24. So we have a lot of these pre-existing accelerators in various stages of development. Quite a few of them are live. Some of them are still in their ideation phase. But one thing I would like to say is that a lot of them are focused on commerce, right? So commerce and retail are big verticals, but there's a lot of other verticals that are primed and ready for acceleration. When I look at some of the examples, specifically with healthcare and financial services, right? Those seem to be somewhat untapped markets for these pre-canned solutions. And anyone who's worked in those verticals knows there's a lot of things that have to be exactly in place in the right order for those implementations to be successful. So by having some of that work pre-done, it really accelerates your sales cycle and gets prospects converted into customers very quickly, but then also lays a groundwork and a blueprint for how those projects need to be successful. So would love to talk a lot of shop with you all about what verticals would be good for targeting, what technologies would be good for targeting. And this is not just an offer that we're making to our friends in the SI world, but also tech vendors, right? So we've got quite a few accelerators going with other technology vendors where it's just, hey, here's pre-canned solutions for our platforms working together. You can see an example of one of those in the bottom right with Vue Storefront and SAP Commerce. When we're looking at how we organize and manage these things, in the top right, you can see that we've got project plans and we've got management oversight into these things to ensure that things are moving forward. Because what we need to do is make sure that we're looking at this not just from a technology perspective of having a pre-canned solution, but do we have the marketing alignment between our organizations to make sure that we're getting this in front of prospects? Do we have the sales follow-up and the internal education so that our sellers actually know what these things do and can speak to them from a level of authority and intelligence? So there's a lot here to unpack. So if you guys are interested in activating some accelerators, let us know. We would absolutely love to kind of dive into these things. We're seeing an incredible amount of traction in the market with these very targeted vertical-based accelerators as well. So the proof is already in the pudding, and let me tell you, it is a sweet dessert.
Wow, Nick, I heard a lot of stuff in that session. I learned a new word. I'm not sure if it's really a word, but we're going to put it in the dictionary, maybe.
Good enough.
I learned about a lot of new courses in Academy. I've heard that you are very happy for our partners to tell you that your baby is ugly, or more to the point, that you don't have what they need in Academy. And then I'm hearing we need to keep building more accelerators to support our customers where they are. Looking at things around verticalization of those solutions, or something that's unique and different that can really be taken to the market and to drive new opportunities for us all. So a lot of stuff to cover in there.
A lot of stuff in a condensed period of time. So thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Nick. Before we let Nick go, if you have questions for Nick, or for Matt or for myself, please do drop them into the chat. Into the Q&A. We'll be very happy to cover those. But otherwise, I am now going to hand over to Matt McDonald.
Thank you, Preseetha. I appreciate it. Can we hop to the next slide? Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Matt McDonald, and today I'm excited to take a moment to introduce myself as the new product manager for Contentstack's marketplace. As the new product manager, my focus is going to be on two critical areas: the marketplace itself and Developer Hub. And one of my primary goals is to grow app adoption and encourage partner app development. We want to work with you to bring a diverse range of high quality apps that cater to our customers' unique needs. And one important aspect of managing the marketplace is ensuring the ease of finding solutions for users. Whether you're seeking productivity enhancing tools, asset management services, or AI extensions, my goal is to make the discovery process as smooth as possible. And in addition to the marketplace, I'll also be overseeing the Developer Hub experience for developers building app integrations. And our aim there is to create an intuitive partner development experience for your public app listings. I'm genuinely committed to building a strong partnership with each one of you. So your feedback and input are invaluable to me. Please feel free to connect with me personally or reach out to your partner manager. I'm eager to listen, learn, and understand your ideas and pain points. So with that, let's jump into it. Thank you, Preseetha. So today we're going to embark on an exciting journey through Aprimo and EPAM's remarkable project, the Composable Heroes. Preseetha introduced this earlier today, but I'm going to delve into it a little bit more detail of the incredible journey and the tools that they used along the way. So Aprimo is an industry-leading digital asset management company. They help empower customers with powerful content operations to deliver exceptional brand experiences at scale. Then we have our implementation partner, EPAM, who is a leading product development and platform engineering and product design agency who added their expertise to this project. Aprimo and EPAM, they have forged a really strong partnership with Contentstack, providing a really compelling joint value proposition to our shared customers. So through a Contentstack marketplace app integration, Aprimo helped develop a simplified user experience through allowing access to your Aprimo assets directly through Contentstack CMS. And with that new app integration, Contentstack and Aprimo joined forces at this year's ContentCon for a groundbreaking showcase of their composable hero journey. The demonstration highlighted the immense power of our platforms, the ease to integration, and the numerous benefits of partnering with the Contentstack marketplace ecosystem. And you may have heard of this story before, but for those who haven't, let me provide a really quick overview of the project. So at ContentCon, users could step into a photo booth, enter a few personal details like their name, job title, and duties, and then Aprimo would capture and store that data. And then Automation Hub would be triggered by the new entry creation. And it picks up the image and user details as a new entry and sends it to an AI image and content generator. This AI implementation used pre-created prompts to transform the user into a unique composable hero. So for example, one of our product managers for Automation Hub, Christine, became the product protector. Her origin story included stumbling across a fairy who bestowed upon her leadership powers to identify potential threats to product management and to be able to neutralize them. I really like this project because it kind of just beautifully showcases how all of Contentstack's composable tools come together. From partnering with Aprimo to build the app integration, to leveraging Contentstack CMS, to using Automation Hub as an automation middleware, and then implementing AI content generation. It exemplifies the extensibility of Contentstack's platform and the limitless possibilities for our customers. So if you have any great ideas like the composable heroes that you'd like to take to market, I encourage you to reach out to us. Let's build something extraordinary together. And that is step one of the power of partnership. Let's partner up. And over the next few slides, I'm going to dive deep into the Developer Hub and showcase how you can benefit from joining our marketplace ecosystem. So Developer Hub, Contentstack's Developer Hub, it's a hub for app development that empowers developers like you to build really powerful applications. We offer samples and boilerplate code to help kickstart your projects, along with a host of tools to customize and extend your applications according to your unique requirements. And with Developer Hub, you have the flexibility to create both private and public apps. This means you can assist your customers with personalized app development for specific solutions, or you can build a public app that can be installed and utilized by any customer across Contentstack. And our vision is clear here. We just want to provide the best in-class developer experience for enterprise-level customization across your organization. We want our customers to have the freedom to compose any integration they can imagine, whether they choose to build from scratch or install pre-made solutions from the marketplace. The power is in your hands to enable these customers. And longer term, we aim to provide our partners with a comprehensive app management capabilities. This includes tools to manage, iterate, and view analytics across your app's performance. And our goal is to equip you with the insights and data you need to continuously improve and optimize your apps, ensuring that they deliver the best possible value to your users. So let's jump into how we make this possible and peel back one more layer to understand the app framework on the next slide. Our app framework architecture has a clear goal. We want to be as composable and extensible as possible. And with this guiding principle, we have curated a really rich collection of tools that elevate developer productivity and foster innovation. We pride ourselves on being more composable and extensible than any other CMS in the market. Contentstack's app framework empowers developers to create unique, tailored applications, providing unparalleled flexibility in the app development process. In the next quarter, we're going to be releasing our App SDK to the public, opening the doors for anyone interested to quickly jump in and start developing. This SDK provides developers with a blueprint to start building an app with Contentstack, offering a comprehensive guide to the functions and components that they can use to build their applications. And the result is ease and speed to production like never before. On top of this, we're also working to greatly extend our CLI, or our command line interface integration, to offer full app development capabilities directly from the command line. We want to keep developers in the zone within the code and ensure maximum productivity and efficiency, as well as very happy developers. So speaking of happy developers, let's move to the Venus design system. The Venus design system becomes your competitive differentiator. It is a powerful toolkit that offers branded UI components for clean and intuitive interfaces that flow seamlessly together with the current Contentstack user experience. And to push even further, you can amplify your app's capabilities with our native webhook functionality, allowing you to customize eventing for your users' app events and stack events like entry creation, changes, publishing, and new releases. This gives you full control of your app's performance and opens up dozens of triggers to drive your app functionality. And on the next slide, I'm going to dive another layer down into the UI locations, what they are, and how they make Contentstack the most extensible headless CMS in the market. So we currently have 8 UI locations. It's the most extension points of any CMS. UI locations represent all of the areas within the CMS UI that can be extended by an application. These locations empower developers to build diverse applications that seamlessly integrate into our CMS experience. And I want to dive into the 2 new UI locations released this year and showcase how they enhance the app development experience. First, we have the full page app location. This allows developers to create an entire full page experience directly within our CMS. With an entire page of real estate to work with, developers can craft immersive, feature-rich app experiences. And like our recently released content calendar and workflow board apps, feel free to give them a try out and you can get a sense of the possibilities of the full page application. The second UI location recently released is the field modifier UI location. And this is a game changer. By extending the capabilities of entry fields, apps that use the field modifier location can manipulate field contents on demand and even influence one field based on another. And this location also opens doors to apps with the power of AI, offering content manipulation, correction, and even automated content generation within entries. So very exciting stuff. And one other UI location I wanted to hit on, it's not so new, but I wanted to flag is the JSON rich text editor location. Contentstack stands out as the only enterprise CMS with the JSON rich text editor. This comprehensive editor not only allows text modification, but also supports image inclusion and metadata editing for personalization. This field returns saved content in JSON format for developers to easily serialize the data, facilitating a really seamless omni-channel experience. And we're very committed to expanding our UI locations even further. So keep an eye out on our product announcements to discover all the new UI locations we have in store throughout this year and the next. And if you have any ideas for other UI locations that you would like, please let me know. But in the next slide, we're going to take a deeper look at our marketplace ecosystem. Our marketplace is growing very rapidly. We have nearly 80 apps and 25 plus solutions across starters, guides, and automations. Let's look at some of the new apps we delivered this year and what's coming down the pipeline and highlight the immense potential of our app ecosystem for our partners. At the top of the list, we have AI Assistant. This app utilizes the field modifier location and is a game changer for content creators, providing endless content generation at your fingertips with custom prompt templates and real-time blog generation. And the next few apps we have here are targeted towards creating easier content management workflows and tracking. With the content calendar, you can easily plan and manage releases across all your teams with a calendar view of scheduled events and workflow tasks. And that pairs really well with the workflow board app, which allows you to drag, drop, and visualize your tasks across a Kanban board to plan your day, predict future delivery dates, and identify capacity requirements. Then we have Release Preview. This provides users a way to compare upcoming releases side by side. You can directly see differences in web pages from release to visualize what is coming next. And then we also have the Interstack Reference app. This is an incredible app. It allows you to create a single stack to store repetitive or sensitive information. And then you can use the Interstack reference tool to create references from that single stack to other stacks across your organization. And later this year, we have plans to add support for assets as well, so you can refer any asset across any stack. And we also have the new Trados app, which allows you to translate and provide localized versions of your Contentstack release content. And then we also have Akinio. You can fetch and display your Akinio account products and categories directly within your Contentstack entries. And the marketplace is a great place for you to showcase your own apps as well. And we have several partner-created apps delivered this year. Global Link Connect, for example, gives the user control and automation over the entire translation process with very minimal effort. And Ninetailed allows you to personalize content based on your customer segments and perform A/B testing, creating instant personalized experience for your digital teams. And lastly, I just want to highlight one upcoming release in the coming quarter. We're going to be releasing a new section in the marketplace to debut content model templates. These templates help users get underway faster and saves users from needing to create content models from scratch. We're going to have a dozen templates ready out of the box, from home pages, about us pages, to product listing pages. And now I want to drive one critical point home for you. All of these apps I mentioned today have one thing in common. They were all built through Developer Hub. The flexibility and extensibility of Developer Hub is unparalleled in the market today. This presents a tremendous opportunity for all of you to create unique software solutions used by top companies worldwide. Not only can you enhance brand awareness and partnership with Contentstack, but you also have the potential to generate significant revenue for yourselves and for your customers. I have one final announcement for you on the next slide, so let's go ahead and jump over. And last, but very certainly not least, I want to introduce a robust upcoming app enhancement called Brand Intelligence. Brand Intelligence is an extension to our powerful AI Assistant app. With this addition, Contentstack is taking a giant leap forward, setting ourselves apart from any other CMS available today. Currently, AI content generators require haphazard prompt engineering and supplementary information to receive relevant responses. However, our vision is to make AI Assistant feel like a valuable team member for our customers. Responses need to be relevant, they need to be on brand, and adhere to a set of rules to maintain consistency and brand identity. And this is where Brand Intelligence comes in. Brand Intelligence is the solution to achieving a richer and more scalable brand experience across all of your entries. When configuring the AI Assistant app, users will be able to upload their brand guidelines, their rules, and styles of messaging. And as content is created, users can choose to utilize Brand Intelligence in their AI prompts. And this ensures that every prompt aligns with your company's brand guidelines, delivering consistent and personalized messaging. So for example, on the left-hand side of the slide, you can see a ChatGPT response without any context or brand awareness. We asked it a simple prompt: what is Automation Hub and how do you set it up? The left side provides a basic boilerplate response and even mentions the wrong Automation Hub, referencing UiPath as the creator. On the right side, however, utilizing Brand Intelligence, AI Assistant understands the context of Automation Hub, offers the steps to enable it, and delivers the response in line with Contentstack's branding and messaging. This is an incredibly powerful tool. And guess what? It is also built with Developer Hub, utilizing the Contentstack app framework. So very exciting stuff. And with that, I just want to thank you all for your time and attention today. My priority this year is engaging with you, growing the marketplace, and creating a rich developer experience. If you have an idea that you think will bring value or a unique solution to the marketplace, please reach out to us to discuss further. I'm incredibly excited about this opportunity to work together, and I really look forward to collaborating with each of you. So thank you very much for the time.
Thank you very much, Matt. Loads of great updates there. Fantastic stuff with Developer Hub and with the marketplace. But we want more, right? We want more apps in our marketplace. We love to work with more of our partners to build these apps and really demonstrate great connectivity in those composable solutions for our customers. I also loved that you showcased the Composable Heroes story, but that is just one use case of Automation Hub. I'm pretty certain there are some other fantastic ideas out there that we should be looking at. And we'd really love to work with you on building out some of these product champions and really helping to look at other great, unique utilizations of our technology alongside some of those other solutions within the stack to really drive a unique experience for customers and prospects. So, Matt, I'm guessing you're saying you're happy to talk to anyone who's got one of these ideas and wants to take it further.
Absolutely, anytime.
Fantastic, thank you very much. If there are any other questions, I saw one hand raised earlier. So if you did have a question, please do pop it in the Q&A panel. We're happy to answer that for you. But otherwise, that was everything we have for you today. If you've got questions and you didn't want to ask them on the session today, please ping your partner manager, please ping partners@contentstack.com or come to me directly. We will happily look at your question and have a further conversation with you. But otherwise, I'm going to give you 15 minutes back of your day. Thank you very, very much for your time and attention today.